Mr. Dixon. So you're charged with driving while your license is suspended. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one.
Quick breakdown here. The judge just reminded the defendant of his Miranda rights. This isn't just formality, it's a safeguard to make sure anything he says from this point can't be used unfairly. Do you think defendants usually stay quiet? Or do they talk themselves into trouble? Let me know in the comments.
One will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 28, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer initiated a traffic stop on a vehicle that was not displaying a license plate. The law enforcement officer made contact with the defendant and found that his license was suspended. The defendant admitted that the vehicle was not insured.
Mr. Dixon, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm now...
Why did you catch that? The judge basically said even if there's a burning building with 50 kids inside, this defendant is not allowed to drive. That's how seriously the court takes a suspended license. This kind of strict bond condition shows how easily a small mistake can spiral into more jail time.
Ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive any vehicle whatsoever for any reason. Do you understand? I don't care what you have to do. I don't care where you have to go. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to save 50 kids. Do not drive. Do you understand?
Understand.
This is an affidavit that you're going to be signing with me today, promising me that you're not going to drive. Don't do it. I will revoke your bond, put you in jail, and if it warrants it, I can have a contempt hearing. You could be facing an additional 6 months and a $500 fine every time you drive because there's an offense in and of itself. If you want to drive, go get your license, go get insurance in your name, and I will be jumping and doing backflips, taking this restriction off. But if you drive, there will be HE double hockey sticks to pay. Do you understand?
HE double what?
Hockey sticks. Hell to pay. Do you have the ability to hire lawyers, sir? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Do you want to apply for a court-appointed lawyer? Or do you're going to go hire one?
Yeah.
Okay. If you have any issues, come back and we can talk. I'm happy to give you a court-appointed lawyer if you need one.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to have you come up here, sort this. You're not going to drive. I'll get you to Victoria Center reset, and then you're out of here. Good morning, Mr. Quinn.
This is the one with the decision making. Okay.
So, tell me what happened.
So on the paperwork. On the paperwork, he's doing a 6 month deferred. But on the paperwork, it's listed as thinking for a change, but our agreement is a decision making course.
Okay. So you want me to just change it here?
Correct.
You got to barcode it first, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. Well,
Okay.
or do you want to you don't want to refile it? You want me to cross it out?
Is that okay, Your Honor?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever's easier.
Just as long as we're all on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, it's really. Okay, so Mr. Quinn, you're charged with evading arrest or detention. You worked out an agreement. They're offering you a 6 month deferred. This is a great deal where if you complete it successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. But you can't tell people it's dismissed. It doesn't get dismissed. You merely take a probation. If you complete it successfully, you don't end up with a conviction. You need to understand that you give up nearly every right known to man entering into this agreement. And if you violate this agreement by any way, you're looking at a year in jail. Do you understand? If you test positive for dope or alcohol, don't do your classes on time, pick up a new case, don't show up to your meetings. Do you understand?
Yes,
Can you get this done?
sir.
For you to complete this successfully, you must do an effective decision-making class, a gun safety class, 30 hours of community service, and forfeiture of the weapon. You have a car.
No.
How are you going to do the community service? How are you going to do you have an ability to get around?
Yes, sir.
Because understand, you can't just say, you know what, I don't have a ride, I can't do anything. We have someone else doing a ton of jail time because of that. And you still get this done.
And if I may, Judge, the pastor from Mr. Quinn's church is here with him today. So
This is a critical turning point. Probation sounds like a second chance, but notice how the judge lists out all the traps: missed classes, failed drug tests, skipping meetings. One slip, and it's a year in jail. What do you think fair warning or setting him up to fail?
Okay?
I don't want to speak on behalf of him, but I think that he will help facilitate getting this done.
Where are mom and dad?
My mom, she outside with the baby.
She what?
She outside downstairs.
She's here.
She's here.
She's in your life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to waive all your fees. It's never about the money. It's about you showing up, doing what you say you're going to do, and don't test positive. The number one thing I would say people get racked up on here is because they continue to test positive. They think that they can just continue to use. You're going to get tested. Know this now. You understand?
Sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accuser, right to be arraigned, charge right to an open court. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you enter into this agreement, you were stuck with this until you complete it or it gets revoked. I'll make you a deal. If you do well, you don't test positive, get your stuff done quick. I'll take you off in half the time as a reward. But if you do wrong, it's, do you understand?
Sir.
All right, good luck. Mr. Quinn. Thanks.
David Beasties?
Please.
I have Alexander Gallegos. We were on the docket Thursday. He picked up a new DWI. He was on bond
Okay,
for the DWI. He revoked first bond.
Is he here now?
He's here now.
okay, come up, Mr. Gallegos.
He has the scram and the GPS, but his curfew on the GPS ends at 9. He works at the Balboa Surf Club, where he works until like 11 or 11:30. So I was wondering if he
I'll
could.
give him some time, but I don't want him out at night. I don't want you out at night. I don't trust you. You have 2 open DWIs, Mr. Gallegos. You're gonna have to work something out, but I don't want you out at night. I'll give you till 10, but I'm not giving you till midnight.
I'm not driving.
I hope above everything else in this life, you understand that if I catch you driving, all hell is gonna break loose. It's just don't drive.
I understand.
Do you understand?
We do like 11.
How far do you live from the place that you work?
17 minutes from there to my dad's.
And it's 11:30, and then I gotta close up this, 10 o'clock it is for the time being, until I can trust you. You picked up an EWI, you picked up, yeah, allegedly have an accident as well. I don't want you out at night. 10 o'clock is what it is. Does he have a scram on the other ankle?
He does. He has a scram on one and a GPS on one.
Know what you put in your body, because if you put anything in your body that tests positive for alcohol, it's really not gonna go well for you. Do you understand?
Sir.
And then can I do a regular reset with both of them together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I have a no driving affidavit on one. You see if I put both cause numbers on it for the driving. I did not. I need you to sign another affidavit promising me you're not going to drive on the other one. And I'm telling you, if I find that you do, I can have a contempt hearing, and every single time you drive, it's an offense punishable by up to 6 months in jail and a $500 fine. If you drive 5 times, I will have 5 contempt hearings. Do you understand?
Sir.
Did we do a guardian? Does he have the guardian analog paperwork?
Because you still have it in your car, don't you?
Still in my car.
We need to-
Okay, you need to understand that every officer in this state knows that if you're driving a car, you must have an interlock on it. So if you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have an interlock, you get pulled over, you will go to jail. Do you understand?
I won't be driving.
Okay, all right, yeah, we'll give you a normal reset. We'll have him swear to this and then you guys are good?
Okay, great.
Okay,
Do you
thanks.
want him to remove the interlock or keep it?
We'll leave it in,
Okay.
just so I know that he's not driving.
Okay.
It's on there, Judge, for the
Yeah.
new case.
I mean, I'm paying for it, so there's no,
Okay.
I'll waive the fee, so it's not costing him anything.
Just for the old case, we're just tracking it with the two.
With the new case, yeah, with the 2 new cases, and then we'll,
Well,
yeah. Mr. Rivas, you're charged with having a false driver's license. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 15 days that you have done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. You need to understand that from now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf. confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this.
That's fine.
Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you that we gave you a PR bond and you failed to appear. As a result, the warrant was issued and now you have an immigration detainer. From now on, if you pick up a criminal case, show up to court, because when you do, it's a good thing. You understand?
Yes.
And he plead to this offense guilty.
Culpable, no culpable. Culpable. Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to send you to this agreement. I will roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Good luck to you, sir.
All right, wait, please.
So this is Mr. Natsiansena.
Correct. Good morning, Judge.
Yeah, just so full transparency here, I clicked the wrong box. So it was charged right, it's right in our system, I just clicked the wrong box.
It's not a big deal. It happens. Worst things will happen. Sir, you're charged with, I think you said 2 cases, right? He's got the terroristic threat.
In the ABI, that's correct, Judge.
The assault is going to be dismissed in exchange for his plea on this one.
No, Judge, I understand there's a time served on both the misdemeanors and it was a reduction of the felony to a misdemeanor. It was part of a global deal.
And that was part of a global offer, Your Honor.
1 second. Let me look. Because I only have one. Although, I'm sorry, I'm just put my page and go ahead and speak. I think I am.
Are you guys ready to go forward in the assault?
Your Honor, we only received one, set of plea paperwork.
Did you file on the assault? Is the same deal though? 30 credit for 13 on both?
Okay, I just. Yes, that's correct, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Natsianseno, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with terroristic threat, serious bodily injury. On that one, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You are also charged with assault causing bodily injury. On that one, you're facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 30 days in jail on both of those cases with credit for the 13 days that you have done on both of those cases. You need to understand that after today, both of these cases will reflect as convictions on your record. So you are now facing a minimum of 30 days in jail on any new Class Bs that you get. If you pick up any more Class As, it's a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Not only that, on the terroristic threat, if you continue with the same course of conduct, it's very possible that they hit you with a felony charge. So whatever it is, I would be very careful because you could be looking at some serious prison time. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you can't change this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to both of these offenses, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to send you to both of these agreements, roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Now, we spoke about this earlier, is he has 2 holds out of Kimball County. So at this point, you will not be released. What will happen is we're going to wait to see if Kimball County comes and gets you. If they don't come get you within the 10th day, at that point, a PR bond will be given to you. But I'm going to tell you now, those warrants, those holds, those cases will always remain open until you go back to Kendall County and take care of it. So anytime you ever get picked up, you're going to get a hold and it's going to be an extra 10 days to whatever happens until you take care of those cases. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Sir, you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 24 days in jail with credit for the 8 days that you've done. You need to understand that after today, this will reflect as a conviction on your record. It's going to be there forever. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You also give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, you can never change this.
Yes, sir.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense, or guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
I'm going to find you guilty and I'll send you to 24 days in jail, give you credit for the 8. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr.